I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Looking for a come up. This is awesome. Now.
May was one of the single best months for Bitcoin in many a year. Today, we're going to look at some of the reasons why Bitcoin is doing so well right now. But I am Crypto Daily, not Bitcoin Daily. So a quick word to coins killing it on their USD pairings as well as their Bitcoin pairings. Top of the list, SV. 230% change in May alone. Next, Chainlink, 96%. Dent, 78%. Holochain, 74%. EOS 74 as well. And there's plenty more coins I could have talked about. Good times all around.
Nice.
But if your coin didn't go up by at least 60% in the month of May, then it wasn't good enough, because Bitcoin posted at least a 60% gain. Not bad for an old timer. Let's look at the reasons that helped it along to do that. First up, the trade war, continuing to escalate as of right now as well. Possibly the beginnings of the largest trade war in economic history. The US have imposed steep tariffs of up to 25% on imported Chinese goods. China's responded by doing the exact same thing, and higher tariffs have been threatened. The uncertainty has rattled investors and the stock market. So how does Bitcoin play into this? The likely theory is that many Chinese investors started using Bitcoin to hedge their financial risks. Now, you may be confused and thinking, didn't China ban Bitcoin? They only banned ICOs and exchanges. Over-the-counter or OCD, OTC crypto trading is still in full effect in China. Now, this country is such a huge and important player in the global economy that even a slowdown in their economic growth has huge repercussions for the rest of the world. We are still yet to see if Bitcoin can stand up against a global economic crisis. But there is always a but. There are some fledgling positive indicators in that regard. Looking at the performance of Bitcoin as versus major assets. This is from Omkar Godball on Coinbase. You name it, and it was down in May. The S&P 500, the Brent oil, the copper, the bonds, the gold. Gold was same as usual. The Chinese yuan, even the Chinese yuan. As exciting as this is, it's still a little bit early to prove any sort of correlation. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that Bitcoin looked uncorrelated actually correlated, falling from 6K to 3K at the same time. Volatility index shot up to record highs. Maybe things are changing now. Hopefully. I think it's only a matter of time before people eventually figure out what's going on here. Next matter that is helping is global institutional retail usage and adoption. So first up, we have retail platforms. We have the Starbucks, the Whole Foods, and more accepting Bitcoin through an app called Flexa. Yeah, it's not as good as them accepting Bitcoin somewhat directly and storing Bitcoin, but what else can you expect realistically? And I could go on and on. Consensus conference, obviously the only sole reason here. That was sarcasm, by the way. It's quite a rare occurrence on this channel, so I thought I would explain this new phenomenon. Lastly, and probably the most important reason why Bitcoin is up right now. Likely the end of the bear market. We talked about it at the time, but on May 14th, the Golden Cross was formed. It sounds stupid, I know, but just look at it. It's formed a total of 6 times in Bitcoin's entire history. First time it occurs, it precedes a dump. The second time, it precedes a glorious bull market. It happened late 2012. It happened late 2015. And guess what? It just happened. Are you paying attention? It just happened. May 14th. It was like 2 weeks ago. It sounds overly simple. It seems like, no, it can't be that daily. It must be something else. But realistically, sometimes simplest explanations are the best. If the market is bullish, if the prices are rising, it encourages people to buy. And after 1 year of bear market, the bullishness is exacerbated. Look at all my notes how I spelled exacerbated. I'm sure that's totally wrong. I have no idea how to spell it. The longer and more brutal a bear market is, ideally the stronger and more lively the bull is afterwards. It's with that in mind, you can now forget Bitcoin. Corn has been in a 45-year bear market. From its 1974 peak, corn has underperformed the S&P 500 by an astounding 98%. My goodness. But, there's always a but. Something very exciting is germinating in the commodities market. That was a great joke. Corn is preparing to begin a major bull market, and there is more than technical evidence suggesting that's the case. You heard it here first. Open your 100x longs using my affiliate links down below. Zero stop loss. Hodl it like a beast. And thank you for watching. Got a bit carried away there.